Hi, I'm Nate Gilbert, attorney in San Antonio, Texas, and I am here making this video because I do not want you to listen to my advice on one particular subject. That seems weird, right? Why is he telling me not to listen to his advice? Because I am not a tax advisor. And you should only listen to tax advisors when they are talking to you about S-Corp elections or corporation elections and corporation taxation for your LLC. By default, in the state of Texas, an LLC is subject to what's known as pass-through taxation. It might be as a disregarded entity or partnership taxation if it's a multi-member organization, but the idea is the same. It's pass-through taxation. The profit of the LLC is taxed, and that tax burden is felt by the members of the LLC rather than the entity itself. The entity does not pay taxes. The tax passes through that entity, where we get the name, and attaches onto the individual members. There is a lot of hay made, and there's a lot of information out there, or rather maybe misinformation out there about what's known as an S-Corp election. That's where you tell the IRS that, hey, instead of being a pass-through taxation entity, we would rather be taxed as a corporation. In that instance, the corporation itself pays its own taxes, and the individual members pay taxes only on that money taken out via salaries and distributions. There are some tax savings to be had here, if it fits your situation. This is not a one-size-fits-all tax savings loophole. This is not something that you can take advantage of that the IRS has never heard about. They are very aware of what people try to do with this. You'll hear things about reasonable salary limits and what kind of distributions you can take and how much that should be. You should never make this kind of tax change to any entity that you are a part of or you have an ownership stake in unless you have spoken with a tax advisor, a CPA, qualified accountant, any of those individuals that can give you tax advice based on your particular tax situation. Okay? I tell my clients all the time, you'll be surprised as a new LLC owner how many individuals in your life have actually been secret corporate tax strategy experts and all of a sudden have wonderful advice on how you can save untold riches on taxes by committing only slightly light tax fraud. Well, that's obviously not what we want to be doing. So I tell you, do not listen to my advice on whether you should make an S-Corp election or not, because I am not a tax advisor. You should only listen to tax advisors when you are looking for tax advice, okay? Like I said, a lot of misinformation out there on S-Corp elections and if you should take them or not. Bottom line is speak with professionals and get that advice professionally for your LLC.